Good morning and welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I am Kim Watkins. I will be your trainer. Today is Thursday, May 2nd. Today is a level 4 difficulty workout, getting closer to the end of the week where we will be learning or rather practicing all of the fundamentals that we've been learning all week, putting them all together for the most intensive workout we'll be doing tomorrow and Friday. But for today, we're going to do a level 4, so just shy of the most difficult that you'll be doing this week. But go ahead and stand up for me. Make sure that you can quickly do a systems check on your posture. Your ears are over your shoulders. Your chest is open. Lift your rib cage with your breath. And tuck in your tailbone. Make sure that pelvis is fully vertical. Now squeeze your tummy muscles. As I whack the microphone, my husband, who is a sound engineer, always yells at me because I'm always moving around as I'm doing this podcast, and I often whack the equipment because I get so excited. So okay, let's march for 30 seconds. Make sure that you lift the knees up to at least hip level. Right? You want to keep the back straight the entire time. Keep your abs contracted the entire time. Swing your arms forward and back, and go. Lifting up the knees, getting some blood flowing to all of your muscles, the major muscles, and getting your breath in a rhythmic pattern that will help you get through the entire workout with the most effective respiration. You want to take your breath in through your nose, and you want to exhale through your mouth. Right? Really take that breath in deeply, expand your belly, and then contract the diaphragm and get the carbon dioxide out of your body. Okay, now bring your feet together. Toes and heels touching, and you're going to swim freestyle through the air like you're in the pool, and that is, kind of like a backwards arm swing up and around. Your torso rotates a little bit as the arm goes back, and keep those abs tight. Really zip up that front part of your abdominals as you lift up, and then focus on cupping your hand as you circle down and around. Couple more seconds, and then we're going to start the first set. As always, we'll do 2 sets of the 6 moves, and the first set will be a little bit slower in terms of pace. We'll have you'll get a little bit of time in between each move because I'm going to instruct you, and which is the most important component here is learning. So you have to listen, right? Because you're listening to a podcast. You don't see me doing these moves, and I'm not doing them. I'm actually trying to sit still in my sound booth here, though that is hard, as I said. But you're going to you have to listen to specific cues that I give you so that you plant your feet the right way, so that you contract the right muscles, that you move with the right pace. So just listen up. We're going to start the first move in just a moment here. It's going to be a walk-out push-up. We've done a walk-out move all week long. So the walk-out plank was our Monday move. Walk-out Spider-Man was yesterday. What did we do? Oh, walk-out jumping jack we did on Tuesday. See, I don't even look. Sometimes I'm just like, what am I doing? What are we doing? And I go by the fly by the seat of my pants sort of methodology. But I do have it all planned out. Okay, so the walk-out push-up. You're going to put your hands on the floor. You walk out to push-up position. Keep your butt down. Make sure your shoulders are in line with your hands. Do 1 push-up. That's it. 1 push-up. Then walk your hands back. Then stand all the way up. 30 seconds. Time starts now. Take your time. Really only, once again, you're only going to do 4 of these, probably, maybe 3. And if you can't do a push-up on your toes, if it's impossible, don't worry about it. Do the jack, or do the Spider-Man, or just go into the plank and come right back. Either way, the most important thing is that you are moving your body into prone position, which is that hands and toes position laid out on the floor. And then you walk back and you stand all the way up. It's that changing of directions with your body in different planes of motion that really get the metabolism going. Keep your heart rate up. And you're going to work, obviously, your quads. You're going to work your butt muscles. You're working your abs when you get down into that plank. And you're done, by the way. All right. Now stand up if you're still in prone position. And plant your feet double shoulder width apart with your toes out to about 45 degrees. Bring your arms in front of your body like a ballerina. You're going to do a plie squat just like yesterday where we did the plie squat and we held it for 30 seconds all the way down. Your thighs are parallel with the floor or close to it, and you're going to lift both heels up. Now, Instead of alternating heels up, you're going to lift both up at the same time and then press them back down. Okay? Time starts now. Try very hard to keep your back straight. It's tempting to lean forward, especially if you want to see if your heels are coming up high enough, or if you're, excuse me, my nose is still stuffy. It's the allergies this year are so bad. I've already actually been outside today running with a client this morning, and we were in Central Park, and it's just so beautiful with all of the cherry blossoms and the dogwoods and the magnolias, all these blooming, just beautiful trees. But it makes my nose run. Okay, we are ready now to move to the lateral ski jump. So yesterday you did the lateral bunny hop, which was just a slight left-right pattern. Your feet are totally straight, so they're parallel and close to each other, about an inch apart. Slight bend in the knee, landing lightly on the balls of your feet. But today I want you to make those jumps fairly big, right? Jump all the way as far as you can over to the right, all the way as far as you can to the left. And go. 30 seconds. As I whack the microphone again. Gosh, sorry about that. I don't even know. It does make a sound, though we have a decent system to which there's an automatic filter, so a lot of sounds, like you probably didn't hear that. I just had an airplane flying over, which I can hear, but I don't think you can. All right, 5 seconds more. Keep going. Keep the back straight. And now you're on the floor. Go ahead and lay down for me. Your back is on the floor. Your hands are down beside your body. Plant your feet on the floor hip width apart with your toes and pinky toes and heels in line. Lift your hips up into a regular bridge and lift your heels up into the ballerina hip bridge. Now what I want you to do is stabilize your weight on the right side. Very gently lift the left leg up and tap down. Lift up and tap down. So all of your weight is balancing on the right foot, the right toes. Make sure that you distribute your weight. You've got 3 more to do, by the way, of those toe taps. You're not letting your big toe or the outside of your foot absorb all of your body weight. You really want to focus on gripping the floor with both sides of the foot. Now switch. So lower your hips if you need to. Get yourself oriented again, back into the bridge with both feet. Lift up your heels. Now stabilize your weight on your left foot to the left ball of your foot. And tap the right side 10 times. Nice and slow. We call this a hip extension. Working the hip flexor muscle. That's the moving muscle. Good. Okay. Now sit on up completely. Put your hands on the floor beside your butt. You're going to do tricep dips again in the tabletop. The tabletop position, of course, is the one where your hands and the lower legs make the 4 legs of your table, and then your torso and your quads make the tabletop. So you want your hips to be as flat as possible. The table should be fairly level. And we're going to now lift one leg up. So lift your left leg up. Let's do 10 tricep dips. Ready? And go. 10. Bend the elbows. Press up. Make sure that the foot that's on the floor, so in this case the right foot, theoretically, your toes are on the floor and your heel. Keep it going. Okay, let's switch sides. Now your body weight is on your left leg and the right leg is in the air, and do those tricep dips. One more time. Bend the elbows, lift up. Very good. You're doing great. Hang in there. Remember, we have a quick break coming up after our reverse crunch, which we're getting ready to do. In fact, you can go ahead and lower your body down. Lower your back down to the floor. Your hands are beside your body again, or you can even tuck them up underneath your butt if you like. I want you to lift your legs into the air, just like we did yesterday with the lifted leg crunch, only this time you're doing a reverse crunch. You're going to lift your butt up into the air and lower down slowly. Lower the butt down slowly. Your legs stay in the air the entire time, okay? 30 seconds. Time starts now. Make sure you keep breathing. Make sure you're drawing your navel, the belly button, in towards your spine. You really want to focus on the stability of the lower part of your core. So draw in and contract those abs that you have control of, those top abs. That way you are able to exert your effort on the bottom part of your abdominals. 6 seconds left. And we're ready for our break. Okay, stand back up. Take a couple of deep breaths, and if you have one handy, take a sip of water. Let's start again with the walkout push-ups. We're going to start in 5 seconds, and this is the flow set. We're moving quickly here. From one move to the next, you will be on your feet for the first 3 moves, and then we're down on the floor for the last 3 moves, okay? Ready, set, and go. Walkout push-up. Make sure that you take your time here. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep the butt down. If you can't do a push-up, don't worry about it. Just do something else. Do a jack or nothing. Just walk out and walk back and walk down. Just make sure you keep moving. You've got 10 seconds left. If it's too easy, do 2 push-ups. Or 3. Okay. Now stand up and get your feet into the double shoulder width position. Ready, set, plie squat with that double heel lift. Time starts now. Make sure you keep your back straight. The pelvis has got to be vertical. So you really want to focus on where your pelvis is in relation to the floor. It should be completely perpendicular, right? So it should make a T with the floor. So you have to tuck in your tailbone a little bit if you have a tendency to stick your butt out. You just focus on that a little bit. Try to maintain that poise of a ballerina down in the plie. Of course, plies with ballerinas are probably never done with this sort of goofy little heel lift, but that's a different story altogether. You are 3 seconds away, 2 and 1. Now you're jumping back and forth. Lateral ski jump. These are double diamond ski jumps. Make them big. Not like the bunny hop that we did yesterday. Though if you can't sustain this for 30 seconds, which you're about halfway through at this point, make the bunny hop lateral ski jumps, or even just bunny hop straight up and down if you have to. But we're moving forward here. The next time we meet tomorrow, you're going to be doing lateral high jumps. You're going to be lifting your legs up as high as you can and kicking your own butt in the process. Okay, now you're on the floor. Let's finish up with those last 3 moves on the floor. The first is the ballerina hip extension. So get yourself down to the floor with your feet on the floor, and then lift your hips up, lift the heels up, and let's do the right leg first. So the right leg is stable, left leg is in the air, and tap the left toes 10 times. Slowly, to a count of 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Good, let's do it again. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Very good. Okay, sit up for me onto your butt. Put your hands on the floor. Lift your body up into tabletop, and let's do those tricep dips on one leg. We'll do 10 with the left leg in the air, and then we'll do 10 with the right leg in the air. Make sure that the leg on the floor is completely on the floor. Toes and heel, and go. 15 seconds for this side, then we'll switch. Good. Make sure that you fully extend your arm. You don't want a bend in the elbow. When you switch directions, you really want that full extension. Go ahead and switch, by the way. Switch legs and keep going. 15 more seconds on the other leg. All right, you are doing great. Hang in there for a few more seconds, and then we'll lay down on the floor one more time. Last move. 5, 4, 3. Very good. Okay, on the floor, finish up here with really solid reverse crunches. Remember, this is it. This is your Thursday, and you are ready for the rest of your day. But you really want to make sure that you control these crunches, these lower ab crunches. So lift your feet up into the air, make sure they're straight. You'll feel that stretch of your hamstrings if you really elongate the leg, and lift. 30 seconds. Good. 15 seconds left. I hope you've enjoyed this level 4 workout. Tomorrow will be slightly more challenging with a level 5, and I will be back, of course, next week with another new series. Now, my name is Kim Watkins. I'm from In Shape Fitness in New York City. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can reach me on our website, inshape-fitness.com, or find me on Twitter or Facebook. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day.